wrestling cassettes, a ton. And then we also bought that. He's shy in camera.
Hey. Hey there.
Is that your best wrestling intro?
Yeah, that's why I don't wrestle or talk.
That's why you don't see him much in the episodes.
That's fair.
I put out some pretty decent X-Men this week, but half of them are gone. Everybody's wanting to build their 90s X-Men lineup because the show came back and it's pretty successful.
And they're all at?
Yeah, and they were all at Retro Toy Con last year.
How much? You say it's too high, then you got to go work at the other shop.
I'm going to say 500.
Yeah, it's more. All right. So I had two cool things happen. So one guy reached out and offered me, might be hard to tell, but a bunch of G.I. Joes. I don't know if it's, zoom in on some of these. Okay, and I let Andy look at them. I know there was a couple in there I needed, right?
Dino Riders was, or not Dino Riders, Dino Hunters.
There was one of them, right?
Right. One, and then I think the weapons for another.
Oh, all right.
Then I'm pretty sure you needed.
I need the weapons for one of them.
Ambush.
Okay.
And then you needed the yellow gold Night Creeper leader. That was in
there.
There
Was one you weren't sure if I needed, or no? You showed me.
I think it was one of the payload versions. It was either the.
So I got to check the book. I might.
It was either the black and blue or the. Is it black and green? But yeah.
So that's good. Somebody offered me that. It's not the new one. That's the old one. Looks like a nice box. And then we haven't come to any agreement. He just said, "Is it worth anything?" I mean, is it worth like 500, 1,000? I was like, "It's more than that." And he goes, "Oh, good. Then it's worth renting a car to come see you." So, and then I asked about the tracks, and he said that only one was broke, which is that one. Because I was like, how do the tracks look? They're always broke. And he goes, "I don't know." But then I guess he was going to send more pictures. So that hasn't happened yet, but just two pretty cool, interesting things that just happened yesterday. But I mean, people are reaching out to me so fast and so often that I'm having difficulty getting back to them in a timely manner. Because then the store stays busy, and then there's trades constantly coming in, and then these are what I call remote trades. So then I have to, and it's almost everything I have to look at. So just everything takes time. So I'm behind. Craig doesn't know. Oh, so this, we just bought this like a minute ago? 5 minutes ago?
Yeah.
So it's a Kenner plush, Ewok, it's Paplu. It's hard to see their eyes. They always kind of mush over. They're cool. I mean, if he's clean, he's worth like $40. But his little thing is dirty, so we're putting it in here, and we're gonna try to OxyClean it. So it is sitting in here, and we're gonna see. Actually, it looks like it is cleaning. There was really bad stains all over it. Because if I couldn't get the stains out, it was gonna be 30. If I can get the stains out, we can get 40. If they're in the box, then they're a lot more money, like 100, 120, 130.
We got a lot of Marvel Legends, and they're in several secret places, and I sort as I go. I put out some pretty decent X-Men this week, but half of them are gone. Everybody's wanting to build their 90s X-Men lineup because the show came back and it's pretty successful.
And they're all at?
Yeah, and they were all at Retro Toy Con last year.
That's what happens when you don't take care of stuff. Although I do have a nice pile of flag points we can probably redeem for something. Always need weapons. Weapons are like the key. You get a lot like this in, and it's tough. You're constantly picking through it to see what's good, what's not good, what goes in the pile down here for fodder or trash because it's just beat unusable product. Joe's have actually been selling pretty good lately. Seems like every time I throw something in the case that we haven't had in a while or I haven't been able to complete in a while, it's instantly gone. These are all the current completed Joes. 83 Zap, a Bat, a Super Trooper. Sliders, Marauders, went out, Renegades, sold. Cobra Commando, Hooded Cobra Commander, a couple Storm Shadows. I'm currently out of Zartans because we sold 4 complete ones. So I have my Zartans currently. Let's see, what else went? Supremator's hard to do because the capes are always torn. Never have a good cape and it's impossible to fix. Flint, for whatever reason, is tough to do because I never have his shotgun. Put one in the case last Saturday and it sold last Saturday. Starting to run low on Dreadnoughts now because Dreadnoughts are always popular. But other than that, it's we'll talk it into existence. It always comes through once you talk about it.
We bought all these wrestling cassettes, a ton, and then we also bought that. He's shy in camera.
Hey. Hey there.
Is that your best wrestling intro?
Yeah, that's why I don't wrestle or talk.
That's why you don't see him much in the episodes.
That's fair.
Andy, tell the
I'm wearing
story
this all
though.
day now. The story?
Didn't the guy say Cena called him out?
Yeah, he said he was at a house show somewhere and
So
they
the
called him out and he had an ACW belt and apparently
So he had this belt. Cena was in the ring. He leaned over.
he was leaving, going out, and Cena gave the guy some crap saying, everyone thinks they don't belong here and I'm not a real wrestler and yada yada yada.
And what are you doing with an ECW belt
Right.
here or something?
Yeah. So this one's actually pretty legit though. Snakeskin back like the original. Purple tri-logo. ECW. WWE redid it where black back and everything is red. So this is pretty close.
This is the specific one,
It's as close as you're gonna get to the original.
but that got called out by
Correct.
Cena,
Yeah.
which maybe is even somewhere.
Well, it was a house show. So
Oh, house show.
shows aren't taped unless it's like a title change or something crazy happens.
Shows you what I know. Also has the beat up bats.
Yeah. That's
Wrestle.
a good piece for
It's
sure.
just a Huggin' Buddies belt. Well, normally we're slammed. I don't know if it's just holiday weekend, people going out of town, but there hasn't been as many, which is okay. We need a breather.
And we get a lot of offers for things, but it's generally stuff that we either have a lot of, don't need, or stuff we couldn't.
Yeah, we had so
Deal
we've
with anyway.
had a few really big Black Series collections come in, and we've just told them we're not interested.
It's what one guy.
Well, if you get 100 guys, there's 10 that might move quickly, and now you're sitting on a ton of duds.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate. And then Hasbro has been running, the money figures, the figures that had appreciated, even in the old Black Series red boxes with the numbers, like they're running Rex again and they're running Fox again, and Rex was a $100 figure.
Yeah.
Might even been 100 loose at one
I
point.
think Fox was $100 at one point too.
But Hasbro's just, and they're running Marvel guys again.
Yeah, they're running a lot of popular sets before. Like there was the Juggernaut Colossus set. They redid that.
Well, I think they
released a couple of Deadpool.
took a bath in their earnings report or something. So
Yeah.
they're running surefire hits, I think. Stuff that we know the secondary market's way up.
Yeah. I mean, stuff that's proven to sell.
Isn't it the Juggernaut
Juggernaut Colossus?
Colossus
set.
2-pack? They're
Yeah.
running that again?
They.
Or did I already get those and sell those? Is there already,
I can't remember.
didn't I
now.
take them to the
I
Comic-Con?
think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
And those were a little tough to get the first time around. So for a lot of people, it's
It's bad
good.
if you're a collector and you held on to it and you're like, oh, look, my stuff's appreciated. And then they're like, now we're running it again.
Take a hit. But, you know, they also are running lower numbers of stuff because a lot of those re-releases, they sell out pretty quick.
Well, I've noticed, I experienced this around 2008 when the housing bubble burst. So shops like me, smaller shops, you know, you commit to inventory and you may submit your numbers and then 8-9 months later is when your inventory rise. So maybe the economy is doing at this stage and then maybe it's off and it's going down and it's not doing so well. So maybe your cash flow isn't so good. And then 9 months later, all this stuff you committed to starts shipping. And then let's just say those items that ship aren't doing so well. Or they went to the wholesaler or the clearance places.
Well, it could be that, or people just don't have the money to
Well, right.
extra cash to spend.
Or they didn't like the movie the figure was based off of.
Right.
So then the shop is sitting on all this inventory that they've committed to that they can't move. So then when the rep calls and says, hey, I got X, Y, and Z waves to solicit, you might be like, ah, crap, I'm sitting on all this product, I can't move it. You know what, instead of 10 cases, give me 5 cases.
Yeah.
And then maybe that wave
becomes a month
doesn't,
later,
or no, but
later.
maybe it doesn't.
Well, yeah.
And now you're sitting on, crap, I got 4 waves in the back, I haven't moved any of them. And then the rep calls again and they got a new wave.
Yeah.
And you're like, you know what, I'm just passing on this wave.
Yeah.
So a lot of the shop owners that I talk to, depending on where you're at in the country, you know, you may not, you know, a lot of them aren't growing or they're off the previous year.
Yeah.
And they've completely skipped entire waves of certain toy lines just to cut their losses, try to get caught up with their old debt and not commit to new. So then what ends up happening is the manufacturers have a less order from shops like us. So the production run becomes smaller.
Right.
If the economy's off, they've sold less direct to consumers on their sites. So it's drastically smaller. And then all of a sudden, when people want to get it, and you're like, oh, well, I could just go order it from the supplier because, you know, all the other waves I still can because nobody can move them. And then you're like, that wave doesn't sell. Like, they don't have any.
Yeah.
It's like with Hot Toys. If you went back 1 year or a year and a half, any figure that I got in a shipment, you could go on the site and it's still in stock. So now all the stuff that's coming in, everything is waitlisted. So when I get it, so it's better for me if you could afford to still commit to the waves. They're at some of the smaller production run numbers.
Yeah.
And then the secondary market takes over and then some of the stuff's worth more than retail.
Yeah. They can get it.
And so it's just weird, but with all the things I'm seeing in 08 are kind of what's happening. So if you can afford to keep ordering product, it's at a smaller run than where it used to be, let's say, during the COVID era when everything was just bonkers. But everybody had all this extra money and nothing to do, so I'm going to buy toys. You know, shop the Pokemon cards up.
Yeah, they were very much inflated. And then when things drop off, people, if they need money, they go to sell those things. They're not getting anywhere near what they paid.
And now it's who's willing to take the least amount of money is the guy that's going to sell it. It hasn't hit toys that hard, at least on the grading side.
Yeah, they didn't fluctuate as hard as games or comics.
I think
or
sports cards took a pretty big hit.
Yeah, but that's the same thing happened in the 90s with sports cards.
Well, that's just overproduction.
Yeah. Overproduced, underproduced, who knows? Nobody knows those numbers, right?
But then what's funny is like that 91 Marvel Impel set,
yeah.
that was never anything, and now that's something.
Yeah, I mean, it hit a point to where enough people wanted it. So an average set might be, say, 50 to 80, somewhere in there. When, yeah, you could get it for $20 for 15 years.
Yeah, but I want my Luke Skywalker rookie card. How do I get that?
It's a heater.
I used to be able to get my Wonder Bread set for like $40, and now everybody's turning it into the rookie cards. All the sports guys getting into the non-sports stuff, trying to hype it up.
Yeah. Oh, that's a rookie figure.
Hey, Deadpool rookie card, 10.0. It's like a 50-cent card, man.
When you bought X-Force 1, I think it was like 5 different cards. They
Yeah.
package it in plastic wrapping. They give you one of the random cards of the 5.
We had it here with the Deadpool card
Right.
in the baggie, and it was $20.
Yeah, and the comic's not really super expensive. It sells for like what he said, $20, no matter what the card is. But then people were opening up the plastic, taking the card out, getting it graded. And sure, it's like impressive to get a 10.0. You don't get them much.
Right.
But like you said, it's a 50-cent card, and people were paying.
Some guy paid like 10 grand or something for it.
Yeah.
But then then all of a sudden, a lot more guys, because it's all the census, right?
Yeah.
How many are in, and then
Yeah.
there's more 10s, and then it was like 4 grand, then it was like 3 grand.
And then now it's maybe a couple
But
hundred
it's
bucks,
still
maybe.
a 10, 50-cent card.
Yeah, it's a 50-cent card.
Like a Wonder Bread Luke is not. It's not Luke Skywalker's rookie card.
It's
He doesn't play sports.
Bringing out some space fillers.
Later, man.
Custom.
Do-do-do-do-do.
So actually, this is one of the better custom paint jobs I've seen. Not
Took
overly.
me a while to paint it.
It's a horrible paint job. You did it.
You just said it was good.
Taking it back.
I didn't paint them.
Excellent job. That's Optimus Prime. Leader class.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, I've heard him go.
Kind of looks like a Soundwave, right?
That's the Revenge of the Fallen version.
These will be broke a lot. Or
Either
gone.
Broke or extremely bent.
the movie?
Unicron with dead end. Armada. Supreme class. 2003. Very dusty, but I once heard a man says that dust actually protects it. So
It does give it a layer of protectivity.
Ryan did say he wanted to keep Travis busy, so I figured Travis would have a heck of a time cleaning that.
Or else at least like a 10 Q-tip job.
We don't get too many Sentinel Primes out here, so I figured I'd bring them out to the party. Not necessarily high money's one, but
Yeah, it's lacking detail. Like
yeah. But he's just
cool.
Yeah, he's big, he's cool, Sentinel Prime. We don't get many of him out here.
These are cool. That's great. You always love Soundwave. The Jets are always good. Acid Storm, Starscream. Okay. That's a cool Corvette.
Series Megatron.
You told me that one already.
Yeah.
Okay. How much?
That's for
Total
retro,
value?
so you can.
No. Just what do you think that they'll be? You say it's too high, then you gotta go work at the other shop. $600.
I'm gonna say 500.
Yeah, it's more. All right. So if it was cash, I'd be at $700.
You want that?
Because it was cash, right? Not trade.
Yeah.
I'd be at $700. Yeah, but I need more than the one. It's a wrestling action figure. He's Diesel. Sometimes when you scan, you get limited data, so you actually have to type it. This is so rare, I told him I can't take it off his hands. Just kidding, he's gonna donate it. I think we have like 5 or 6 of these sealed in the shippers in the back. That's not gonna be anything. It's gonna be like $10. That's probably $5.
That's actually a different set.
Do what?
That one you said sealed in the ship.
That's not what we have. Oh, the one back there is with the Mr. T?
There's Hulk Hogan in
yeah,
the other one.
it's the Hogan.
Yeah.
The one we have.
Right.
Okay.
That's a newer one.
Yeah, that one's tough, Sunstreaker. Any of the cars are hard. So it'd be $70.
For trade-in.
Yeah.
That's about what I was looking for. And it was 200 for that, right?
This one's 2.
Okay.
Huh? 4 is usually missing, and it is here.
That is nice. Is there anything else missing from it? Or?
No, there's nothing missing.
Sweet. Awesome.
I said, yeah, normally the floor is, or these missiles, or wait, where's this thing? Or did this not, oh, you know what, then there is something missing.
Oh, I think it's this thing right here.
No, there's a little thing that just sticks out.
Oh, like the turret, extra turret.
Those
That's
are the
fine.
bombs.
Yeah, missiles are all there. Oh, that's nice.
The dudes in here.
Oh, sweet. Awesome.
And then these big long red missiles.
All right. Sweet.
Hey, Travis, he's bringing some Spider-Man.
He's busy being Motu Man right now.
So this is Matchbox. So that I know what that is. We've had these before. All right.
Yeah, this one's been.
It didn't look like it was open. Yeah.
Oh no! That's what I was going to say. I bought it and just set it back. And
All right. Well, I don't know anything about it, so I got to do some research. If you want to give me a couple minutes,
sure, no problem.
and then.
Or I need to run the belt.
Okay.
Do that,
Yeah.
come back?
Yeah, that'll be perfect. Yeah, because then I want Travis to look at it because he loves Spider-Man, and he's in the back.
Okay.
Did it come wrapped like that, or did the shop shrink wrap it? I mean, it's cool. I don't normally do slot car sets, but if it's toy themed like Thundercats or G.I. Joe, any toy related, just like I don't do pool tables, but I do a Ninja Turtle pool table. Somebody just paid $200 for one. I don't have a memory of that kind of stuff ever being shrunk wrapped. But I mean, the sticker looks old. But I don't even know what that says. I.
Come on.
Yeah, but you wouldn't
I
handle
mean,
the sticker either.
yeah, that's
But I mean, it's an old sticker.
an old sticker, but I mean, shrink wrap, they don't never shrink wrap like that. It used to be no shrink wrap. It'd be glue box, like you said.
Yeah.
And then all you got to do is just raise the box up.
Yeah, lift the top.
Yeah. So that's how they do a long time ago.
Well, it's a question mark right there.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be right
I mean, I'd be comfortable giving him $100 for the set, but I mean, there's only one comp, and I don't think it. And the problem is, I don't think it came shrink wrap, and then you hate to open the shrink wrap, and then if you open the shrink wrap, it can be a box of rocks. Yeah, but I mean, it was clearly shrunk wrap a long time ago.
It's battery powered.
Is it?
It says battery powered.
Yeah, let me know if you don't see a price, because not everything in the bottom's been priced. Really?
Villain. Yeah, battery powered. Villain.
That's cool.
You better just radioactive power.
There's nothing on Worth Point, except just parts. It's cool.
It could be any of them. There you go.
But he's got Spider Car.
Yeah, that's what I found. So I was like, I'm gonna come in at 100.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's guys asking 3, but so I can only go by what's sold, not what somebody wants.
That's what the little spider guy looks like.
You want it, right?
No.
Thank you. All right, cool. I did a little bit of research on it. I still don't think it originally came shrunk wrapped like that. It's probably been that way for a long time, but I don't recall a single toy, let's say in the 80s or 70s, having shrink wrap. But it could have been the old store, wherever they had it, maybe so kids didn't get into it. That the store maybe had done that.
Like I said, I've never opened it.
Yeah.
I bought it just like that.
Yeah. So for that and the Spider-Man, I give you $130.
I'm just taking back.
Okay, so all right. Oh well. Well, he brought all the vehicles, and we're like, "Where are all the figures?" And he's like, "Hadn't found them yet." And we get a lot of comments asking where the, you know.
And the vehicles were missing some of the
And he
stuff,
said all the
drivers,
parts were in a Hulk head.
helmets.
I'm back.
He's back.